reports that the leaders of the two superpowers, Russia and the United States, are preparing to meet again. The possibility of a meeting between President Putin and former President Trump has been officially mentioned by the Russian Kremlin.
Russian Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said on the 13th that a meeting between President Putin and former President Trump will take place. However, he added that it would take place at the right time and with sufficient prior preparation. The two leaders have already shown political will for the need for a meeting several times, since they have publicly stated that they need to meet. This statement is interpreted as part of an actual plan being promoted, rather than mere diplomatic rhetoric. In fact, there is quite a lot of movement behind the scenes. A few days ago, there was a meeting between President Putin and Steve Witkoff, the U.S. Special Envoy for the Middle East, in St. Petersburg. The Kremlin stated that this meeting was part of the process leading to a summit. In addition, Kirill Dmitriev, President Putin's Special Envoy for Economic Affairs and head of the Russian Direct Investment Fund, RDIF, also visited the United States earlier this month. Russia assesses that such exchanges between the two countries' special envoys are now taking place almost regularly and are being used as a reliable channel. Peskov said, the improvement of relations between Russia and the United States is progressing well, but he was cautious, saying, it is a difficult task that requires great effort to restore the bilateral relations damaged during the Biden presidency. In other words, even if a meeting is held, it is difficult to expect an immediate restoration of relations. However, if the two countries continue to exchange messages and organize their positions through special envoys as they are now, the Kremlin believes that a summit can become a reality.
If the Putin-Trump summit is successful, it is likely to have significant repercussions on the international order, including the Ukraine war, energy conflicts, and NATO issues. Will it be a turning point in bilateral relations, or will it remain just another diplomatic event? We will have to keep watching the flow going forward.